to Tuesday. Let's try this again. How am I now, Jennifer? And Kitty? Hello again. It's been that kind of Tuesday, let me tell you. I can assure you that it has been that kind of Tuesday. But I am told my sound is better, my production team. That's what I get for setting it up myself, and I forgot to plug in one of the wires. Well, I am glad it is better, but it has been that kind of Take Two Tuesday. That's what I get for sleeping in this morning. I slept in till 6-something today, and the day has been beating me up since then. So that is what I get for that. Hey, Kim, how are you? Great to have you here. Well, I am glad that is better, Julie. But that has been my day. Hello, Kim. Oh, hey, Christine, how are you? Good to have you with us live. Well, if I knew that sleeping in till 6-something this morning was going to get me the day I had, Kitty, I would have been up at 4 or 5. Yes, I am a slacker, Julie. I am. Like the Army, I usually get more done before 9 a.m. than most people do all day, but today was not one of those days, and then it just kept on smacking at me. Boom! It's been that kind of day. Parking lot hassles still, and throwing parking cones around, literally, and that kind of day. Tomorrow will be easier. Hey, Dennis is here. Cindy, good to have you with us. I am glad I am better. I appreciate that, Julie. I do have to say that now, while I have not had the recipe 100% the way you suggested it, the Hershey Bar cookies, were very good last night. Our recipes were very, very good. Hey, Patty Johnson is here with us tonight. Welcome, Patty. Vina is live with us tonight. That is awesome. So, but those were very, very good. You went to Costco today. Did you get me some more scotch? We're at the. If you thought the bottle was bad last night, it will really be empty tonight. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, we will. That recipe will not be hidden away. It will have a prominent spot in the Narts cookbook. I'm all over this now. We can offer it in the Narts bookstore. And I am all about this Narts pandemic cookbook. Well, yeah, it's the wrong time of year. I guess I'm going to have to come to Illinois. I mean, we already talked about eating chocolate from one end of Illinois to the other, you know. I mean, from you to Joanne's to Marianne's to Kitty. I mean, we can go from one end of Illinois to the other and never stop eating. Maybe we can do a food chain along Illinois. Because you guys got a lot of food going on there. And what's her name? Carmela is a cook too. I've caught her a couple times when her and I have been talking. She's been cooking. Hey, Anita, how are you tonight? How are you? And you know, if I wouldn't screw up all my wires, I would take you pictures of all the food that we have going. Hang on a second. Oh, Cassandra. Okay, we need the new bottle of scotch. Cassandra just finished it off. And she's really... Okay, so we start with a salad tonight, because I am not making it to dinner on time tonight. We have a salad. We have grilled eggplant available.
Do not pick this up. I'm putting more on my plate. It's really hot.
Okay, I'm not supposed to touch that when it's really hot. We have some assorted medley of vegetables.
Oh, that works.
And we have, ta-da! It's hot.
You dump this on the floor, you got trouble.
I got troubles. I'm not, the way my day is going, we're not doing that. I have thrown parking cones today.
Only a couple times.
Only a couple times. That's true. It's only been a couple times. Karen gives you credit for finishing the scotch. All right. Yeah, sure, Julie. We'll have a good ride. We'll have a food ride. I like to, when we travel, we like to eat at different places, and we one of the apps I think Cassandra has on her phone is food places that have been on TV. You know, if those off-beaten places, and what show they were on, and so that becomes a thing. All right, Kelly is starving now. Well, it's 3 hours earlier by you, Kelly. So had T-bone steak and cauliflower. Nice, Anita. And I won't even tell you that on the way home we stopped at DQ. So, just saying. And had a little ice cream appetizer. But it has been that kind of day. So we start the day with our Good Morning, Good Night book. We start this program. Has anybody told me what they're grateful for today? Let's get that out here. Oh, you're only 2 hours behind. Okay, well that ain't that bad, Kelly. So it's actually like a normal dinner time, 6:30 there, 6:20. Then you can eat. What is everybody grateful for today? It's been that Tuesday's almost over is where Neil's at right now. But tell me what we're grateful for, everybody, before I get started on the Good Morning, Good Night book. Let me hear that gratitude journal. Marianne Evans. Best sales day since opening. Woo woo. Go, Karen. Go, Karen. Your porch swing. I like that. Your therapist today. I am all down with that. I sent a couple people to therapy today. Normal is so relative. That is very true, Kelly. And, that is it a good day because it's a Tuesday? Is it a good day because it is, it was a good day because it was July? Or is it a good day in a pandemic? It's all relative. Hey, Pasadena in the house. 80 and sunny. All right, Cam, that's great. Local news coverage for the We Rise by Lifting Each Other campaign. Well, we all do that here, and I'd like to hear that you're SBA funded. That's actually one of my news items tonight. We'll come back to that. Hey, Marianne. That's great, Edwin. Oh, that's terrific. Grateful for your mask hiding your sarcasm at the right moments. Oh, a porch swing does sound nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I need to find a new page. Our good morning today, Kitty, on page 180. Good morning. Subways may be slow. Traffic may crawl to a halt. Still, you're on your way. You're not defined by the speed of your surroundings. Your mind is racing. You're on your way, damn it. All right, that is our good morning, good night. Grateful for the pool. Yeah, I keep on forgetting to come crash your pool, Nancy. Good to have you with us tonight, Nancy. All right, let's get going here, folks. Let's see what I got for you tonight, because it's been a long day. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Inside Nordstrom's plan to become more sustainable and improve on corporate social responsibility. Over the next 5 years, Nordstrom is taking a number of steps aimed at making the world a better place. The Seattle-based retailer today published its 2025 corporate social responsibility goals, with the overreaching aims of becoming more sustainable, driving positive labor practices, and philanthropically supporting the communities it serves. As a company, we believe the impacts we have on our employees, customers, and communities extend well beyond the walls of our stores. The idea that we have a role to play in building and shaping a positive, more inclusive, and sustainable future isn't new to us, but it's more important than ever. In terms of sustainability, Nordstrom hopes to halve the single-use plastic used in its chain by 2025, as well as to help customers extend the life of 250 tons of clothing through donations and take-back 100 tons of beauty packaging to ensure it's recycled. What's more, the retailer plans to contribute $1 million in grants to support industry innovation for textile recycling, along with $250,000 in grants towards slowing and preventing climate change. Toward driving positive labor practices, Nordstrom hopes to disclose traceability to the factory for 90% of Nordstrom-made products by 2025. In addition, the company's goal is to produce 90% of those products in factories that invest in women's rights and to ensure that all Nordstrom-made strategic suppliers receive a living wage. With regard to corporate philanthropy, Nordstrom plans to invest more than $50 million in communities where it operates, as well as raise $5 million each from its Treasure and Bond Give Back brand, from cause marketing campaigns for core partners that support families. Nordstrom also wants its employees to get in on the action. The retailer aims to increase employee participation in its charitable match program to 20% annually and to boost employee volunteer hours to 250,000 per year. We can and must do more, and we're continually pushing ourselves to be a better company. With these commitments, we're taking a more aggressive stance to make meaningful progress, not only on environmental sustainability, but also human rights and corporate philanthropy. While there are still several months to go in 2020, Nordstrom has already hit or surpassed a number of the benchmarks it set for the year. The company has increased clothing donations by 42% over the past 2 years, a little easier when you had a whole season of clothing not sell, as well as achieved 100% pay equity for employees. What's more, the retailer has exceeded its goal of sourcing 90% of its energy from renewables in deregulated markets where it has flexibility to choose energy sources. Hey, Asheville Angie's with us. Great to have you here. All right. Tailored Brands to close up to 500 stores and slash their corporate workforce 20%. Tailored Brands has identified up to 500 store locations for closure and will eliminate 20% of its corporate positions by the end of the fiscal second quarter. The CFO will exit the company, and they will be divided by the responsibilities will be divided between the CEO and a managing director. The company said it will reduce and realign its store organization and supply chain infrastructure in order to best serve its store footprint. Tailored Brands is taking a drastic cost-cutting move shortly after warning of a potential bankruptcy. The company's brands include Men's Warehouse, Joseph A. Bank, Moore's Clothing for Men, and K&G. They missed a July 1st $6.1 million interest payment, which set off a 30-day grace period after which the brand will go into default. Tailored Brands' troubles did not start with the pandemic. They were on the list of companies potentially to go bankrupt in 2020, but it was showing signs of improvement at the start of the year. We'll see where that goes. I don't think they like the way they look. Hey, even my peanut gallery thought I was funny. Is Coldwater Creek calling it quits? Who knew they were still around? They are saying it's time to say goodbye. Every brand has a story, and our story has taken an unexpected turn. We may be saying goodbye before too long, so we're taking 70% off everything. Thanks for being part of our family and our story. Shop now. Coldwater, founded in 1984 as a catalog retailer, Coldwater Creek went on to open stores nationwide. The company filed for Chapter 11 in 2014 with plans to liquidate and close its more than 300 stores. Sycamore Partners subsequently acquired the brand and other intellectual property, relaunching the business as a direct-to-consumer brand, re-entering physical stores in 2017, opening a store. It currently has 13 stores, all of which have been shuttered due to the pandemic, and all are currently still marked temporarily closed. So, from temporary to permanent, there you go. Hey, Tracy, good to have you with us. I like this quote too. Don't show up to prove, show up to improve. And that's what we do here every night. Speaking of which, have you registered for the NARTS virtual conference yet? Have you registered yet? I mean, did you hear last night what's going to be in one of the swag bags? I mean, one of those swag bags is going to have a replica pink calculator in it. And the holder of the replica pink calculator gets a day with me. Why? I'm not quite sure they would want that, but you get a day with me, okay? All to yourself. No one else. You don't have to share. This isn't like that box of chocolates where you have to share. This is a replica pink calculator is in one swag bag. I don't know. We don't know where. It's totally random. Who knows where it will land? Somewhere in this great country of ours, or Canada. Trump hasn't annexed it yet. I'm just saying. We have Canadian listeners. Oh, Canada. Yes, I could end out in Canada again. Maybe if they ever open the border again. But whoever gets it, gets it. Okay? There's only one in one swag bag. And so if you are not registered, you cannot win. So make sure you register if you haven't already. The virtual conference is going to be great. I have been seeing sneak peeks of it, and it is going to be truly amazing. Truly amazing. I've been had people message me about their workshops and things, and it's going to be awesome. Awesome. So, as I told you, this is a big week for Congress. Okay, or this week and next week are big weeks for Congress as they try to pass something. And that's a call to action for you guys. So I've got a call to action for you guys from our friends at the National Retail Federation. And it's to harass Congress for our priorities. So here is what the National Retail Federation is specifically asking Congress to work on in this next bill. And it's going to be somewhere between a $1 and probably $2 trillion bill. The House wants a $3 trillion bill. The Senate wants a $1 trillion. Meet at the middle at 2. You know, it seems simple enough, but this is Congress, and they can complicate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, they need a little pink calculator. Maybe they should win it. I could do something with that budget. here's 5 ways that Congress can help retail. Increase funding to loan and financial assistance programs that help retailers of all sizes retain employees and remain solvent. Expedite PPP loan forgiveness for all loans up to $150,000 and fund and expand the SBA's economic injury disaster loan. So that is dealing with both handling the PPP that already is in existence, creating a second PPP for industries that are hard hit like retail, and allowing for legislating that the SBA can't arbitrarily lower idle loan amounts like they have been. So they have capped them at $150,000, and that's been going on for some time, so that under the legislation they would have to go back and offer loans up to the maximum of $2 million, depending on what the business was eligible for. Enact liability protection against unwarranted lawsuits for businesses that follow health and safety guidelines, so that you can't be sued because I think I got it at work, or that business must have given me COVID. Adopt tax relief to boost liquidity for retailers that have lost sales yet face increased costs because of the pandemic. Includes measures such as the Healthy Workplace Tax Credit that I covered last week, the ability to monetize 2020 losses by getting an advance on a future refund, expansion of the Employee Retention Tax Credit to apply to workers that perform services, and improve the tax treatment of charitable inventory donations so that retailers are not in a better position if they destroy inventory than if they donated it to charity. Think Burberry that destroys inventory. Allow retailers that utilize loan and assistance programs, including tax credits, to cover significant fixed cost burdens such as rent and utilities. Prioritize economic relief for individuals and families, such as job training programs, incentives to return to work, and support for the unemployed. And they are up to get the deal done. So all these things are ready to be highlighted, and I'm making it easy for you. Our friends at the National Retail Federation have done all the heavy lifting and created a call to action for you where you can just click in and send this to your senator and representatives in Congress. And that will go live on the NARTS Facebook page within the hour. So it'll be on NARTS private Facebook page. It'll also be on our sister page, narts.org/resalestrong by noon tomorrow. So please do that congressional call to action. It only takes a couple of minutes. We've had a few of them during this pandemic that you guys have been so great to follow up on, and they do make a difference, especially at this time where we can't be in Washington. I mean, this time, was it last year? I've been there this time in July. I've been in D.C. Lobbying. But because that's been showing up in my feed when I was with the vice president, when I was with Kennedy last year, I mean, all the different people that I've been with. So just take a moment, fill that out. It'll only take a minute for you to do, and it will get retail's message across to our members of Congress. Again, it'll be in the NARTS private Facebook group within the hour. It'll be back over on narts.org/resalestrong by noon tomorrow, so you can share it with all of your friends. And we can get everybody's help in getting us across the finish line here, because this may be, you got to keep in mind, August recess for Congress is coming up. When that comes, they don't come back till Labor Day, until after Labor Day. Okay, there may not be another bill between Labor Day and the election, and all bets are off after this bill. So this is the bill that needs to help the most people. So we need to get this done. And I am staying on top of it religiously as we work our way through it. But all these videos, everything I do here every night, including all the resources we talk about, they're over on that page, narts.org/resalestrong. First, to keep it all organized, and second, so we can share it with the world, because we want the whole world, every business, butcher, baker, candlestick maker, to make it to the other side. That is why we're here. That is why we talk every night, to help everybody get to the other side. I am here every night at more 8 than ish every night, and when you have a question that you don't know the answer to, you just email me, Neil, N-E-I-L @ECIstores.com, N-E-I-L @ECIstores.com, is where you reach me. Then I will make sure you include your phone number so I can call you back if I need to. I hope to get back to our homework tomorrow so that we can revisit that and start drilling that down and helping you continue to grow your way out of this, because this is 2020 2.0. We are in the second half of the game here in 2020, and we are going to come out winners. We are riding this game for the win. Okay, we aren't coming in. We aren't going for the 10-year recovery. We're going for a recovery. I want you to be crazy people. Crazy people. I want you to have to pay taxes this year. And I want you to have to pay taxes because you earned an income. And I want that to happen for you in your store. So my goal is to get us back on that. I got a couple things tomorrow, but I hope to get back to that. But then I'll be back here tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish. More 8 Than Ish tomorrow night, live in the Nards private Facebook group for you all. We start the night, every night. Every night we start with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight we started on page 180. Good morning. Subways may be slow. Traffic may crawl to a halt. Still, you're on your way. You're not defined by the speed of your surroundings. Your mind is racing. You're on your way, damn it. Our good night tonight is good night. Days may be slow. You may face setbacks. Still, you're on your way. Your tempo is not dictated by your surroundings. Your heartbeat is your own. You're on your way, damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good wedding, a bar mitzvah, any kind of party that you're at, I like to be at with you. And we will have a party again soon. We have the Narts Virtual Conference, and that's going to be a virtual party. Don't you miss it if you haven't registered. Register at narts.org. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back here tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish. Until then, know that you and you, but most especially you, yes, you, I'm pointing at you, are not alone running this store. I'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. It is time for dinner.